Alright guys, we're going to be back testing ORB opening range breakout. So, first 15-minute candle of market open, so 9:30 to 9:45. We're going to mark out the highs and lows, and then once that breaks, once one of the highs or lows breaks, we're going to look for a entry in that direction. So if it breaks the lows, we take a short. If it breaks the highs, we take a long. So that's usually the first kind of that's like the first period of where market wants to go. It sets its direction. So yeah, let's just get started. So ORB 50K, we're gonna do NQ and ES. We're gonna pick a random month. Let's just do bang. Yeah, let's just do November. Let's do 2016. There we go. Okay, so let's go to the market open. Okay, so let's mark out, yeah, so what are we doing here? So we are, I think, a little bearish. Yeah, so we have this 4-hour gap above. We filled it in, unfilled 4 all the way up here too. Okay, so this candle, so 9:30, what the hell is this? There we go. So the 9:30 candle, so let's wait for a close in any direction. So we got a close on the 1 minute. So wick back up, so close again, so we are gonna take a short. Stops above these highs, and then I'm just gonna target 1 to 2. So yeah, this lines up with these lows, so I'll just go right there. Place order, market sell. Let's play it out. So I'll take partials, tighten my risk. Bang. Okay, sweet. Next day. Still have these two 4-hour gaps, but we do have this unfilled hourly. I'm also just gonna mark out this huge daily sweep. Candle rejection block on the daily, just because it's like a pretty important level. So I'll probably just go like that hourly IFEG and then this one, just overlapping. Those are two good areas. Just consequent encroachment of both is pretty good. Alright, so we are in this hourly bearish. So let's see. Let's see how the first 15-minute goes. Okay, so right there, 9:30. So we have a bullish fair value gap right there. We hit that internal sweep and that fair value gap, and we might want to look to trade higher. Do we have any draws above us? Yes, we can target this gap, but we gotta wait for that breakout. So let's go ahead and play it. So we got that break. Can we get a retrace? Pretty please. SMT at those highs. Short back down to ORB breakout line. Okay, I'm gonna place a limit order right there. Never filled that hourly gap or that 4-hour gap in. So let's go here. Limit. Okay, we get tagged. All right, so the first trade would have been more like realistic. I mean, just kind of based off of this bullish nature. I would have liked to take a entry on this break, maybe even this one. Target this gap, maybe even just below it. I would have trailed stops. Probably would have got stopped out right there. All right, next day. Holy 930 candle. That is insane. We got a break. Okay, so I'm going to enter right there. Stops below this low. I'll go for a 1 to 2. Doesn't match up with any lines of liquidity. Even target this unfilled 4-hour all the way up here. What about this equilibrium? 1 to 1.5. I'll take partials there. I'll take full TP. I'll take full TP at this unfilled 4. Okay, so partial at 4796, 4815. So 4796, I'll take 50 off, and then these two I'll take 25. Wow, 3 equal highs. I don't think we're going to break that level unless we go down. Yeah, that's it. So we never actually break that. I think this push-up was that took up all the volume of that day. It's crazy. All right. So, yeah, we got this 4-hour. This unfilled 15. Okay, so 15-minute candle just closed. Pretty big range right there. I am bullish though, so let's see, can we get that 4-hour unfilled that we didn't hit? Alright, for value gap, filled in this, what is this, an hourly? No, it's a 4 hour. Yeah, so filled in this 4 hour, break a structure for value gap. I'm going to take an entry. A little bit of an early entry. But if we break out, that's further confirmation. Target that unfilled, stops below this low, and place a market buy. I'll take a partial at the opening range, so 4799. Okay, so we took TP1, break even. Do we actually get there though? We got wicked at break even. That's kind of unfortunate. Maybe I should have put my stops below this for value gap. Probably do get there. That's our draw. Yeah, finally get there. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. Alright, that's fine. Our trade idea was correct though. So we finally reached that 4 hour gap. Do we want to trade lower into this 4 hour that we put in the day before? Let's see. So we're above VWAP, respecting this. This looks kind of bullish, bro. Okay, huge displacement down. Okay, huge wick. So mark out the 930 lows right there and the highs. See where we get a break. Okay, so we broke to the downside, so I will be taking these shorts. I want to target this unfilled 4. I do want to see it come back up a little bit though. Like right there. Perfect. Stops, I'd probably put it like just above this most recent 1 minute high. And I'll place a short. 1 to 2. Alright, we gotta close below this. Close below it and tighten my risk. Trail stops and partial, or sorry, full TP. Alright, cool. And this is Friday, I believe, so this is the last trade of the session, so let's go to the analytics. Alright, so 80% win rate, it's actually pretty good. So each day was a dub, some of these are partial days. So on a prop firm, you need 5 winning days of $200. So we have 2 of those. We could have taken more off to secure like payout days at those partial levels, but the risk is the same every time. It's risking around 500 per trade. So that's like what, 1% of the account, 1% of a 50K, or you know, it's like since you have 2K in drawdown, it's pretty much 25% of the account. So you have 4 trades that you can take. But with an 80% win rate, like that's pretty good. So yeah. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap it up for the ORB 15-minute strategy. Hope you guys found this educational, and yeah, these are just live results, uncut. So yeah, thanks for watching and stay safe.